hello and welcome to Nighttime Natters. It is the 11th of September into the 12th. It's just gone midnight. Sorry, actually it is the 12th. But first I'd like to say, obviously the 11th of September is a poignant date in our society now, because obviously what happened in America with the Twin Towers. So I just wanted to spare a few thoughts for people that have lost partners and family and friends, and the people that were killed so innocently in those tragic circumstances of the 9/11. But today I got up very, very early, and I woke up about 8:15 and got up nice and early, got out the door and headed off into the West End of London. I had an arrangement that I needed to fulfil today, and I did. I fulfilled it very, very nicely, and I wandered around, renewed my MAC membership, if you know MAC makeup. I am a member of Pro Mac, so it allows me to get 25% off of all the products and whatever. I've been that for a while. If you're an artist or a singer, you have contracts, you have to prove that you are a professional person. You have to have a professional contract. Prove it, but when you first join, if you know what I mean. And then you can renew every year, and as long as you renew within 3 months, you don't have to show your contract. But I've been with them for a long, long time now. So they actually sponsor some of the events in London or wherever I am. If it's a big event, I normally get sponsorship from MAC, which they give me free makeup. And all I say is the Boy George Experience tonight's show is sponsored by MAC. So that's how it works. Anyway, I had a lovely lunch with my Auntie Christine, or Auntie Sissy, and we was in Leicester Square. We went to a lovely restaurant and we just sat there and chatted for a good 2 hours probably. And I had made a plan to go and see the lovely Dusty O in her West End show called The Oldest Show in London Town, which is the musical Menagerie. Something old, something new, and something fun. It was absolutely fabulous, and I want to tell you about the cast. Now, playing the part of Charlie was a guy called Nigel Thomas, who was absolutely gorgeous. Brilliant musician as well, played the guitar, gorgeous to look at, wonderful singing voice, for comedy, brilliant, very, very, very funny. They were all very, very funny, but I really had a soft spot for Charlie. He reminded me of one of my ex-boyfriends called Glenn, who was in Australia, and he had to go back to live in Australia. So I was in England, and it was in 1996, and at that time my nan was critically ill, and there's no way I could leave to go back. So we sort of parted as friends, and but there's still something in my heart, you know. And Nigel really reminded me of him. And at one point I was thinking, it's bloody hell, was that Glenn? But obviously it was like from years ago, so it obviously couldn't be Glenn. But he was fantastic as well, and so was James Peake as Bertie. Now, very, very funny, and again musicians as well. Very, very funny bloke. Really, they all gelled together. They really all did gel together, and Nigel and James did a little sketch, you know, like, do you remember Sissy and Ada, Les Dawson and Roy Barraclough? There was that sort of thing, and it was so really funny. And Charlie, the character Charlie, played by Nigel, I could see him in drag actually, you know, and I just thought, oh, he'd make a very pretty drag queen, you know. And James Peake was brilliant as well, very, very funny. And then we had Amy Forrest as Daisy, who again, very, very funny and really bounced off the rest of the cast. And great singing voice as well, really great singing voice, and just her facial mannerisms, very, very, very comical, very, very funny. And also we had Ray Brogren as Tilly, and she really made me, well, there was a sketch that Ray and Amy were doing back to back, like drinking coffee, and you know, it's not that she did, and just the way that she was delivering her lines, it was coming out so fast, and it was so funny that it made me really, really laugh so much that I was coughing. I thought I was going to be, really, really funny. So great. And then our lovely Dusty O as Lady Veronica Burlington, who sort of held the show together. There were some funny, really, really funny moments that supposedly wasn't supposed to happen. There's at one point when Lady goes to Ray, you, and everyone says, "Oh, I don't think she likes you," because they've left her out of a particular number, and it was just so funny. And then Dusty, who was playing Lady Veronica, would come on and do different things, like with a bicycle horn, like, while they were singing a song. And the funniest part of that bit was, a party, one of those things that squirted out. Well, it was blowing to the side, and it was just so funny. Congratulations, Dusty. It really, I mean, you really are the Queen of Soho, darling. And like I said, Coco sang to you. You really, really are. And it's a pleasure to know you, not only professionally, but, as a friend and whatever. And I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. So guys, if you haven't, it ends, I think, on this Saturday. Get down there. It's fun. It really is. And it's really belly laughter. Really, really, really funny. Great sound, great lighting. Just a great, good feel show. So if you haven't seen it yet, get down to Leicester Square Theatre. They have a matinee on Saturday. I think they have 3 shows on Saturday. I'm not sure. Maybe 2, but get down there and support Dusty and the rest of the cast. They were brilliant. You might recognise Ray and Dusty from, well, we all know Dusty, but Ray has been in one of the pantomimes down there as well, called Dick. So yeah, very funny. I recognised her, but just really, really, really funny. And congratulations to the whole of the cast of the musical Menagerie, is that it? Anyway, we left there really, really happy, laughing and whatever. But I did find out earlier today as well, just after 12 o'clock, that I've been nominated for a Tenerife Entertainment Awards for the 2nd year running as Best Tribute. And I'm up against some people who I know. 2 of them I know very, very well. One of them I don't know that well, really. I really don't know at all. His name's Brad, and he impersonates Robbie Williams, and he is a previous winner of the award. Jackie Peters, who does Shirley Bassey, and Tony Kay, who does Gary Barlow, are also up for it as well. There's 4 of us, so I made top 4. All of us made the top 4 most popular acts in Tenerife. So the competition's really hot because, and we're friends, we get on really, really well, all of us. So whoever wins on the day, it's going to be great because we all get on. But I really want to win it. I really do. I don't care if I want to win it. I really want it. I just want to win the Tenerife Entertainment Award. So I'm asking you if you could vote for me. I'd really, really appreciate it. On my page, there's a link to the Tenerife Entertainment Awards page, and you just scroll down and it says Best Tribute, and you just click on it, fill in your name and address and your email, and then you verify it by putting in the code, and that's it, done. There is a text number as well if you want to text as well. For those of you that have seen my show in Tenerife, thank you so much for nominating me. I really do appreciate it. I've been impersonating Boy George for so many years, and I didn't ever think that I'd be doing it for so long. And I'm 43 in December, and I said when I was in my 20s I couldn't see myself doing Boy George when I was in my 40s. But hey, where have the years gone, and here I am. Like I said, I'm in my 40s now, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I've seen some amazing places, I've had some amazing gigs, and I've still got it all happening. I'm booked right up until the end of next year, and taking bookings actually into 2016 as well. So, and I'm going to see some exciting places. This Christmas I'm performing at the Café de Paris, which is, I've seen Boy George perform there. So I'm just blessed that I'm really lucky. I am really, really lucky that I've been given a gift of just entertainment, really, you know. And I just want to thank everybody, all the compares that I work with in Tenerife for backing me and for working with me, and I really appreciate it that you give me the time off as well. I really want to win. Congratulations to Ray Ward as well for being, and Craig who's nominated from the Pheasant Plucker. Ray's from St Eugene's, and I work with both those guys, and they're both brilliant at what they do, and I'm so glad they're both being recognised. The compare category is a few, there's quite a few names on that, so it's going to be a tough one. But I work with Jo Casti, who didn't make, she didn't make it this year, but she has been nominated in the past. All the nominees this year for the best compare are men, so I work with Craig and I work with Ray, and I'm really pleased that two of the venues that I work at have been nominated, because they're both great venues. Anyway, again, thank you so much. I'll put the link up on here where you can vote for me. I really appreciate it, and I keep you informed. All right, okay. Tomorrow is I can have a lay-in. I'm really looking forward to having a lay-in tomorrow. I'm really happy, guys. Thank you so much again for taking the time to nominate. Thanks very much for tuning into Nighttime Natters. I really appreciate the messages that you send to me and the support and love you show me. And thank you again from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot, and fingers crossed. Yeah, sleep well, guys.